Good morning, all. What is up? What is up on this fine, gloomy day? It was sunny yesterday. For one day. It's been gloomy for like a full week. We had sun briefly, but it was kind of cold and windy. And now it's back to rain. But the rain is warm, at least. And not snow. We love not snow. We love not snow. The snow never fucking ends. It's great. We love it. I love it. I love winter. I love the never-ending winter. You don't love the never-ending winter? That's crazy. Okay. We're misting today. We love to mist. I looked at my beautiful video. I will say this is where the video did not come in as handy as it has been. My beautiful Let's Play video that I peek at so I know the next direction to go before I start stream. After they finished Spire, they went to the place we are now, and then they left to go to Haven, and then they came back to it. Which I guess you're kind of supposed to do, because you do see somebody drop the book for the other place. But again, it took me forever to figure out how to get there, so I just ignored it. And then finished Haven instead. Which is fine. So I think I know a couple of things that we missed. That missed the name of the game. So hopefully we have a starting point for today. I don't know how helpful the things I know are going to be in progressing, but I think there is at least a direction, and that's important. We need a direction. So let's just get into it. I don't need this anymore. Ta-da. Okay. Come on, Myst. Whoa. Okay. Yes, excellent. Please allow me to skip to your menu sequence. Okay, I won't, I guess. I made some of my nice tea today for stream. It's a really nice and sweet black tea. I think maybe there's a little vanilla in it. It's really yummy. I can't find my, I have a tea steeper I really like, which is just like one of those metal mesh balls, but it has a little sword charm hanging off the top that you hook to the side of the mug. It's very cute. I can't find it anywhere, even though it's my favorite one. I have no clue where the hell I left it. So I'm using my, my backup, which is a little frog on a lily pad that floats on the top of the tea, and it has the tea in under the surface, under the bottom, like an iceberg. And it's also very cute. It's just kind of clattery. You can hear it when I... Some Foley for you. So if you hear that, I'm sipping. End stream 6. This is load game. Load this game file, please. Okay. Let's see. The walkthrough kind of made it seem like we missed talking to someone over here, but we might have actually done that and I forgot. I forgot. So I'm gonna go this way. We're gonna do this. This place fucking rules. Ugh. It's so pretty. It's so well designed. Okay, so you'll notice there's it's kind of a manhole cover right there that we couldn't see from up here where the lever to open the manhole cover is, so I pulled it too many times and it didn't open. See, we can hear it, but we cannot see it. That's what was opening that time when I kept pulling it. It was this. Great. It's open now. So here's The water. It's wet down here. It seems as if I have already submerged everything here. Because I did redirect the water this way. I believe if you come down here without messing with the stuff, it is not so wet. That closes this. So I can be alone with my thoughts. This almost looks like some sort of a gate, but it is definitely just a fountain. I don't think it opens. Very pretty. It doesn't look like there's anything I can click on here. Ooh, am I about to sneeze? Ooh, ooh. I hope not. Interesting. I wonder if he took the thing from here or from here, because that looks like something a thing would sit on, right? There's also this weird drain, and I know this empties out the boy's mouth. Oh, these must be the boy's eyes, because this is a giant head we're sitting in. So this is draining out his mouth. If we fill it up more, he'll start crying. We don't want that. We wouldn't want the boy to cry. Hi, Bug! Good morning, I'm good. I think I'm not gonna sneeze, but my nose is going to start running, which is awesome. That's my favorite thing, actually. Okay. She's honking the honker.
There you are.
There I am. Whoa, I can not look at her. Why can I spin all the way around? Oh!
My sisters say you are a friend.
Woman jump
But
scare.
if that is true, why?
What?
Everything fall apart when you
Ha!
are here.
Ha!
Lifestone is missing.
Ah! Ha!
Someone
I keep missing.
diverted the water course and took it out of the road chamber. You are a stranger here.
Yeah.
You cannot begin to imagine the threat this poses to my people.
No, I can.
The chamber
Oh, better
needs
go
that
catch
stone
it.
to survive.
Did you see
Now
my
the
perfect
sugar
360?
keeps us strong and healthy, so she can collect our memories after we die.
Ugh. They're just trying to show off their surround sound.
We may never see our loved ones again. I must alert the village. There are more stones in the Southern Hills, but it takes time to find them.
Okay, so you have a magical artifact that needs to be there, but there are more of them you can just get.
Truly are a friend.
Yeah.
You will go to the Hall of Spirits and alert my sisters.
You will go to the Hall of Spirits.
Although, if they're still traveling in dream, they may already know.
They may. Does this mean I can go talk to them finally? Oh, I can look around again. Oh, I got freed. Wow! Shoom! Okay. I'm gonna stop making myself and everybody else dizzy and go talk to the ladies. There's a little bit on her accent that sounded like the, princess voice. Princess, Daddy has a very special tweet for you. That voice. And I kept hearing it. I kept hearing it in her vowels. It was very distracting. The sisters! Hello, I am a friend to you. Everybody else seems to really like me. I don't know what her problem was. Oh. Yeah. Oh. Yes? Hey everybody. May I? Oh! Oh, fuck!
Do not be afraid. My sisters and I can speak with you now.
She got them lobster hands.
Anya told us you needed help. So
She's
while
like
you were exploring this physical
Scorpion?
manifestation of Serenia,
Hello.
we decided to travel her mirror realm.
You're also really
a world
pretty.
in which our ancestors have great power, and which we call Dream.
They should let me live on
We
Woman
asked the
Island.
ancestors to show us what happened to Yisha,
Hi, Snake.
but the things they revealed did not make any sense. We think it's because the message is intended for you.
Oh, nice.
This disturbed us, for it means you must travel to Dream, something which you must never do without a spirit guide.
Oh, do I gotta get a spirit guide first?
Normally, finding the guide best suited to your true nature.
There's been a spirit following
takes
me
time.
around.
But
Has it
we
been the
have
same
decided
spirit?
to help
Okay, I don't know.
by examining the weave of your past actions.
My weave? Don't look too
Please.
close.
Place your hand on the cloth. It will allow us to know which guide you must seek.
Touch the cloth. May I look at the, okay, they're not exiting their sort of robot skulls. Damn. Oh, oh. What? Oh. Check out my this, y'all. Y'all seen this shit? Hey, am I sure I should touch the cloth? It looks like maybe... Okay, yeah, I'll do that. Bubble! Do I get a bubble spirit? Yeah! You should let me have bubble spirit. Whoa. Am I dying? Whoa! Whoa!
A child of water, or so the weave shows. You appreciate the beauty and richness of life around you.
Oh my god.
You are confident in your ability to succeed.
And what
but willing
Pokemon
to
am
seek
I?
help when answers seem elusive.
I make this
You
joke
must seek a
every
water
fucking
guide
time. There's
to
a
accompany you.
quiz.
Go to the stone forest and seek him in the pools he likes to inhabit. The mark you now bear in you will gain his attention.
My mark!
Be carrying the offering that
Hashtag
most
my
pleases
mark.
his senses, and he should agree to accompany you in Dream. There is only one such offering. Once you have succeeded, proceed to the memory chamber. Zanika will be waiting for you there.
Okay.
This cloth is now yours to keep. Do with it as you will.
This island's filled with the coolest, prettiest people ever in the world. Whoa! I like that the 3D asset is like a totally different color. It wants me to... Whoa, okay, I just clicked. Why is my camera blinking in the corner? What the fuck? I can probably relive that sequence. I'm not going to do that though. We don't need to sit through that again accidentally. All right, well I know where to find water Piplupas freak. A person like you should be a water type Pokemon. I think the first time I ever played through the first mystery dungeon I played as a Mudkip. That's fun. My partner is a Chikorita. I love Chikoritas. They're just full of sunshine. They're just little dumplings, you know? Alright, I'm just gonna wander around till I find a water spirit, because there are a few places I think you can encounter them. We're gonna ignore the fire spirit. I'm gonna hold my bubble. I believe there's one right up here, usually. May I... Would you like to wet me? Nope, not this one. I wonder if it randomly generates which kind of spirit that you need. That would be pretty advanced stuff. We're gonna ignore the wind spirit. That one's not for me. That's not for me. Get away! I need some wet. I think there's a wet this way, maybe? No, wait, this goes back to the front. I lied. Go back this way. I'm glad we wandered around here so much. I at least have, like, a little bit of a sense of direction. I think there's another water pit over this way. Don't know exactly where, mind you. Maybe this way? Give me a puff for the road. Awesome. Do a little snack. Was I wrong? Is there not one over here? I could have sworn. There's a water spirit spot. No, I'm back here now. That's not helpful. Retreat. Go this way. Maybe there is only the one spot for each type of spirit, but I could have sworn there were like 2 for each. Maybe I just have to approach from the other direction, which means let's backtrack and then walk towards it the other way. Because the way I came would be facing the back of it, and I don't remember it ever popping up when we were walking in that direction. So let's walk forward style. Water spirit. Maybe I have to... No, the water was still there. It's okay if this is dry. It should be. Oh, come on, please. There's a way I'm missing, I feel like. Whoa! That's my guy! Hi! Wait. Wait, but you sense me. You don't sense me? The hell? What the hell and fuck? Should I guess I can follow the water that it went down? It went down this way? Right, am I doing this wrong somehow? She just said it would know me. Okay, now it circles back up? Question mark? Am I reading this river right? Or did it go down the other way? Or is it over here now? I don't see it. There it is! Hello? May we perhaps May we perhaps... Oh. May we perhaps do the thing we need to be doing? Whoa. Maybe I go over there now? I don't know, water spirit can't worry about forming properly.
She will be all right, won't she?
Okay, I haven't talked to you before.
I
Oh,
mean, you won't
you're the
stop
bell
looking
ringer.
until you find her.
Whoa.
Misha used to come here every morning when she stayed with us, and spend hours feeding these butterflies. I think she appreciated them more than anyone else in her family, including Cirrus and Akanar. I wasn't a protector when the brothers lived here, but I gather they were more interested in the memory chamber and our funeral rites.
The brothers
As if
lived
death
here
were
for a
something to
while.
be feared. We must trust in the guidance of the ancestors. If they offer any new insight, I will pass it along.
Oh, to get my bell rung. Yeah, those are some freaking butterflies you called them? What the hell? They look like Pokemon. They look like weird bats. Oh, you're done talking to me, aren't you? Okay, well, good. My spirit isn't over. Oh god, that one almost touched me. Wait a minute. Remember when my camera was blinking? That was weird, right? It was weird that it was blinking. I just wanna make sure it didn't did it add? No, it didn't. It didn't add anything weird. Okay. No! Wait. Don't delete anything. Let me leave. Okay. Escape is the one to press. Every fucking time. Oh, yes, it was just moisturizing its eyeballs. You're right, sorry. Hello, are you doing good? Where are you? Oh, she's not here anymore. Neither is my water spirit guide. I don't think I need to come in here yet. You had the not date, and how did it go? New friend? Perhaps? I'm here. There's nobody here waiting for me. Okay, well, I'm leaving then. You think it went well! I love to hear this. This is great. Oh, yeah! That's always a good sign. It's a good nice. If she took the time to you know, say so. No reason not to believe it. What? Okay. It did finally come for me. The sneeze. Maybe if I go down into the hole, do you think my spirit will be in the hole? Yeah, you were right. Well, my spirit's not here. Hell. Do you have more dialogue for me? Jump scare lady? Oh, she's not even here anymore. I can't go this way. Hello? Oh. Yeah, sure.
There you are.
Oh, it's this dialogue again. God damn it!
My sister
Let me sniffle for a bit.
Friend. But if that is true, why does everything fall apart when you are here?
I'm cursed now, yeah, you're right.
Someone diverted the water course and took it out of the road channel.
You're right. I'm cursed forever.
You are a stranger here. You can begin to imagine the threat this poses to my people.
I'm just gonna take it easy while we listen to this dialogue we've already heard.
Keeps us strong and healthy. So
Hey, I
collect our memories after we die.
realized I could move my chair arms down so that I didn't crash into my desk every time I try to scoot forward. Awesome. Now I won't keep doing that.
I must alert the village.
Okay.
There are more stones in the
I should get y'all's take.
but it takes time to find them.
Webkinz month is this month, and on their anniversary day, they're giving away free Webkins. I'm trying to figure out whether I'm going to stream at all of any of this. I've started playing it a little bit, just so I can get some event stuff, but a lot of the stuff doesn't start till like the 10th of April.
They may already know.
I don't know. Does anybody want more Webkinz streams? I know Webkinz next. They added a new feature that is not super interesting and kind of expensive, Kinscash wise, to get to. That I could log into, and I did find the secret code for my plushie, so I can bring it into Webkinz Classic. So maybe I'll do a double Webkinz stream sometime. I don't know. Just thinking about it. I have a lot of like miscellaneous streams that I need to plan and pull off. Will not be pulling out for this stream. I don't know. Well, if I end up streaming more on Mondays, just because my weekends have been so chaotic, maybe I'll throw in a couple random ones too. I don't know. Much to think about. I think maybe I will make a list of some sort. Pull out? No, I won't be. Yeah. Because I want to do my designing new emotes stream. I guess those are the only two, huh? Yes. Oh, and Homestuck Day is coming up, so I'll read Homestuck again. I thought I was going to have my shit together enough to plan doing Homestuck collab, but I have not thought about it at all until right now, and I feel like that's a little soon to plan.
So now, in recognition of all that you have learned, and in accordance with the customs of my people, I present you this amulet of memories. May you always find wisdom in dreams.
Oh, this is not a recap. This is her memory of getting the amulet that we have now as my amulet. Okay. Oh, also, I think I'm doing a collab with Violet soon. That'll be really fun. If it all works out, it should be on the 19th, later in the evening. This is a Saturday. We're gonna be playing a Wheel of Fortune type game. I'm gonna let y'all know right now I'm really bad at Wheel of Fortune. It should be pretty funny. Maybe I'll practice or something. I'll watch the Game Grumps play it and try to guess along so my brain's in the right headspace. A lot of games like that, it's like, I think I'd be better at it if I, like, were just really familiar in the rule set and how it worked. Like, crossword puzzles are really stupid hard, but I feel like if I did them every day and I understood the language they used and like the tricks that they did and because a lot of the phrasing they use for the hints makes no sense for me, which is why I've always really struggled with them. But it's one of those things where, well, if you do it every day, also I don't have the knowledge base. I feel like older folks like those because they have the knowledge base from years to fill out those. I don't have the knowledge base. I'm bad at remembering names and dates and things like that. So it's not really my kind of memory game. Trivia, memory, whatever. I love trivia and stuff, but only for like the one question I really know that no one else does, which is like my mom will bring me to trivia and I will get all the video game questions right. Essentially. And that's my job. Because usually the video game questions are still fairly well-known stuff, but none of the adults know any of them. Okay. No, I wanted to take a picture. No, I wanted to take one. I didn't want to look at my... This is the only thing I can think to do. Maybe I have to get over there and click on my amulet really fast. See, I just don't... It'll show the cutscene. It might be a water puzzle. Maybe I do need to, like, make sure the water is flowing. Because it can't escape from this pool here. So let's redirect the water so it comes back to here. Is there water behind this, or is it dry? It looks like it's not coming to here to be redirected. Yeah, Wheel of Fortune, if you've never seen, is like they'll give you a hint that's like, oh, it's a common phrase or it's a household appliance, and then it will be a board with a bunch of blank spots with maybe a couple letters filled in. You spin a wheel, and you're trying to make as much money as you can. So each time you spin it, you have a bunch of opportunities to make money. And then for free, if you spun well, you get to pick a random letter to go into the wheel of onto the wall, so that the phrase is more clear. And if you pick a letter that's not there, your turn moves to the next person. If you pick a letter and it is there, you get to spin again. It's like playing Hangman, but a little more complicated, and there's money involved. I mean, there wouldn't be money involved in this is a for fun stream. But that's how the show Wheel of Fortune works. It's a game show. It's fun. My grandparents will watch it, and I'm okay at it. I'm okay at it. I'm just not like stunningly amazing at it. And then also having to spell out loud words and things is kind of rough. So, I mean, you really just need to know what the phrase is to say, but like, okay, I have the water running through here now. In the hopes that the water spirit will move to a third location? Hangman's actually fun. Because no one's hanging? Yeah. Yeah. There's no threat of death. Which is great. We love that. I do not know what I'm doing wrong here. It just said to find the spirit, and I found 2 water spirits. Let's go back around and up and see if I can get them to respawn again. Hi! Oh, for fuck's sake. Come on, man. Well, now I found this one at least. Here's another thing I missed, by the way. He broke it. I don't know if it was doing that already or not. Honestly cannot. Did it turn it off if I turned it this way? Okay, it turned off that side. So if I turn it this way, all of them flow. Maybe the water like this. Gone over this way? Is this where I came from? I don't know. You're not my spirit. Get out of here. Cut the water so the spirit can't move away. Well, I want to say that that's a good idea, but we already cut the water around one of them. And it got away anyway. It just plopped back into the water. Otherwise, that makes perfect sense. But it seems like it could escape regardless. I get it, there's a wind spirit nearby. Are you gonna... This one no longer cares. So now my brain is like, well, if cutting off the water didn't work, what about adding all the water? So now that one's flowing. Don't care about you. Let's check this one. Again. We accidentally drowned the water spirit. Yeah. That's the plan. You. But my mark. I must be missing something really obvious. Like, there's no... She was just like, yeah, go to the water spirit. It'll know. And then go to the chamber. And I'm like, okay, well, I know where the chamber is, and I know where the water spirits are, so this will be easy. Shouldn't be any problem. Water spirits don't fucking like me. Are we sure that my thing was... And then they vanished in a dream. So I can't even be like, hey, are we sure that that water was the correct one? Are we sure? Because it seems like they don't like that. Or me. But they're gone. Forever. So. No way to know. Hi! Nope. Come on, man. Come on. Alright, walkthrough time. Please walk through. Save me, walk through. Myst. Ivy. Walk through. Alright, Tamhana. Tamhana Nighthaven, Tamhana 2 Spire, Tamhana 3 Serenia. Oh, I forgot that this one is the most annoying walkthrough anybody's ever written. Okay, we did that. We did that. Hall of Spirits. Huh. Okay, well this says save before you go into the Hall of Spirits and have that cutscene situation. What? Okay. The image viewer will be flashing. Click on it. Notice a hand next to the zip mode icon. Clicking on it will show a handprint just like the one in Yisha's bedroom back in Tamhana. Exit the Hall of Spirits. Now that you know who your spirit guide is, it's time to find it. Return to the stone forest and go to the appropriate spot to get an offering. What the fuck? Spots will always within 4 screen. Oh! 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 This is check this shit out, y'all. This is gonna rule. I just gotta find one first. Yeah, I hate that the walkthrough's like, save before this. And they're like, why? Like, what am I gonna fuck up? It's because the walkthrough is giving really precise instructions, like directions. Like the monkeys, it was like, okay, save before you do anything. Okay, I don't care about you. Please. Please. Is this one over here? Okay, good. Okay. Don't worry. We're not gonna broach it. Check this shit out. This is gonna be really cool. It's gonna be really cool and probably take me a few tries, actually. We gotta give it a bubble. Do you like it? My bubble popped! Oh, Chad, I think I was supposed to click. I think I was supposed to click or something. Uh-oh. Okay, well, we'll just find another one and do it again. Unless I can get this one to come back, because that would be the easiest. Is there one over here? I'd have to approach from the other direction, though. No, he's not here right now. Okay. I just have to find where the bubble spots are. There's a bubble spot right here, it looks like. Or is it? Maybe I'm imagining it? Oh, it is a bubble spot. Okay. This bubble spot means there's one close by here. Probably this way? But maybe this one also goes to the one this way? Let's grab a bubble. Oh, wait, there's a closer one here. I'm gonna be so honest, I forgot which way the guy is. Probably this way. There he would be. Oh, okay. Well, I fucked up. Damn it! Shit! No! Okay. Okay, well, you're not helpful. There's not always an indicator if one is present, which is challenging. That other area is great because you can see it. And you can hear them sometimes like this. By the way, it told me my actions in the game would tell me what spirit I got. Okay, you're back. I'll do you again. Yeah, time-based and movement-based. If I move too fast, they'll also pop. So, like... yeah. Ah, fuck. Come on, yo. Yeah, I seeing as we had to follow, like, the game a very specific way, I don't know what actions those could be. Maybe it's like how many times you clicked or something fun like that. My bubble! Eat it, bitch! Take my super bubble blast. Alright, I think that probably was it. So I'm gonna go to the sleepy chamber. I'm gonna go to the sleepy chamber. We straight up Sailor Mercury'd their ass. You're so right. Sailor Mercury is always my favorite. I only had I had the first few episodes of the dub on VHS tape. I had the first 2 VHS tapes. And then I had a couple of the movies. I'm not sure which ones. I had one where there was like a Pied Piper who was stealing all the children to put them in a dream battery. And I had one where I believe Luna the cat falls in love with a human. Those are the 2 movies I had. Oh, and I maybe had some like episodes on DVD of some Mini Moon season. I don't know. I don't know when Chibi Moon enters the show. I've never watched all of it myself. Do we think that I sleep in here or I sleep in the creepy chamber? Hello? I'm gonna say the other chamber probably. Okay. But I thought they said that that was only for corpses earlier in one of the cutscenes. In one of the flashbacks for the brothers. They were like, but this is where the corpses can only sleep here. And I'm not dead. Personally, I don't think. So, I don't know. Yeah, I wanna be in the girl sleepover room, please. Not in the malicious death chamber. Oh, plot twist for undead, maybe. It's so interesting how they incorporate you, the player.
Time seems
Oh,
to be
Jesus
against
Christ.
Fortunately, there is little I can say to prepare you for what you are about to experience. The Mirror Realm is different for everyone who travels there. But your guide will be waiting in his true form to meet you.
Oh,
He will
fuck.
explain what you really need to know.
Oh, shit.
Please, lie down.
I, well, don't mind if I do. Oh, I didn't even have to click. Okay.
Normally, I would remain until you return. But with everything that's happened today, I cannot.
You're just gonna leave me
So,
here? In the dream realm?
Should you decide to leave Dream without getting the answers you seek, you will have to return to it later without help. In that case, just focus on the all-seeing eyes of the ancestors, and you should be able to travel there.
Hi.
Ready?
Do you normally
Then
glow?
gaze on the eyes high above you, and let your journey begin.
Okay. I'm gazing. Whoa. My gaze. Whoa. I don't know. Actually, this is kind of scary. Chat. Uh-oh. I think that we may not be in Kansas anymore. The fuck? Is that my spirit guide? Oh, fuck. I'll believe you, Bug. I've never successfully gotten, high like this, I don't think. There are lions on our curtains, chat. Does this song have anything to do with anything that's happening? Or am I just having, like... Get your fiery ass out of my... You're not my guide. Stop. Get... Fuck. I'm gonna be so honest, this is not what I expected to... Whoa. Oh, my portal. Okay, I'm getting kind of sleepy. Maybe it's working. Oh, whoa, ah. Hi, Zephyr, that's really cool. I don't know what's happening right now. It's great though. Good time to come in. This is a good time as any to finish my tea, huh? Yeah, it is reminding me of Homestuck, actually. Bug, you're so... you're so correct, though.
Not what you expected.
No fucking way, he lives in Maine? That's awesome! Do you think they'll hire me? I don't know any game stuff.
You want to find the answer to something that troubles you. Why then Wouldn't dreams seem dark or mysterious at first? Do not be afraid.
Are
The
you my
fragrance of
spirit?
your offering still lingers. It pleases me.
You liked my bubble? He liked my bubble, chat. It was a good bubble.
So I shall light this darkness for you and lead you to the ones you call the ancestors.
Okay. Yay. Ah! Bees!
He is not an ancestor.
What?
Like yourself, he is but a traveler here.
What, the
If
bees?
his guide brings him close,
Oh, I can move.
you should touch him to experience as much of dream as you can.
This? Touching him. Oh, okay. Hello?
Dream
What about
is
this?
often visited by such creatures. Temporary inhabitants seeking the enlightenment they cannot find in their waking lives.
Oh.
They do not have the wisdom to shape dream as the ancestors do. But
Oh
they
god,
can
there's so
still learn
much happening.
by seeing what possibilities exist here.
Oh.
Sometimes they come just to seek distraction.
I'm distracted. Certainly it's working. The hell are those? There's bugs in my dreams. Oh, I like this actually. This is fun. Disperse, my creatures. Go, my beetles. Oh, yeah. Ooh, yeah. Am I learning? He stopped talking to me. I'm starting to worry that maybe
Come.
I'll be trapped here for— oh.
I sense the arrival of one who does have the power to influence dream.
Okay.
How odd.
Yay.
She resembles an ancestor, but she is not yet one of them. Nor is she
That's-
a traveler.
That's
For I
worrying.
sense no waking mind to return to.
Uh-oh.
It's as if that connection has been severed prematurely.
Oh, fuck. Please tell me it's not Yisha.
I do not understand how this is possible,
Uh-oh.
but this is the one you seek.
Oh, fuck. Oh, fuck. They fucked up
ancestors
Yisha
of
somehow. They figured out how to upload her
Communicate with her.
memory while she was still alive, huh?
The ancestors are willing to shape dream for you, but they need your help.
Okay.
By brushing against each one, you can impart some of your own energy to it.
Okay.
This will
Whoa.
place each ancestor in closer harmony with the others. When all are as one, the combined wisdom will reveal the answer you need.
Hey, y'all are getting kind of close.
Go on, try it. I should be silent until you succeed. But should you grow too frustrated, signal me by touching your amulet. I will then send you back to Serenia immediately, but without the answer you need.
I wasn't paying attention to that part. Okay. Oh. Well, oh, okay, I'm trying to... color match, probably? I got a lot of pink, I feel like. Oh, hey. Huh. Fuck. Sometimes it really jerks me. Oh, white. I think it wants me to make them all white. Cause that's the energy. The energy you feel. Okay, so yellow is one step before white. We love this. Huh. Can make this one white. This one white. I feel like this is working. I'm gonna say that with great confidence. Fuck. No! No! I was doing so well. Okay. At least I think I was. Huh. Weird. I think when it resets, it only resets parts of it. So I feel like some of this is going great. I'm about to cut off a few paths, though, I think. By turning a lot of this into white. Yeah, here it goes. Oh. Ah, fuck. This is genuinely really hard. Now that I know that the white can turn back to normal. I'm kind of fucked. I guess I can backtrack one, it seems like, consistently. Fuck. Okay, all you here, calm down. No. Okay, I've gotta leave this one, I think. Fuck. Oh no, that was my escape. I had it perfectly done. Yeah, you have to believe me, it was perfect. Oh, you motherfuckers. I think the rest of this stream's just gonna be me fucking around with this, huh? Hope y'all like that. Hope you enjoy this. Okay, well, fuck. Shit. Alright, hey, calm down. Now, come on. Ah! What? Okay. It seems like I can't backtrack over the same thing more than once in a row, I think is what's happening. Like I just did. Okay, awesome. Fuck. Why is the mouse sensitivity hate me? What are you doing down here? There's no one to connect with you down here. Come on, man. Just doing my triangles. Okay, this method isn't awful. Whoa. Okay, yes. No. Shit. Actually so close. Okay, this'll work. My triangle. My triangle method is perfect. The problem is I don't know where the rest of the colors are. Because I've been focused on this area so long, I don't know where any of the other magic is that is still lit up. Okay. I gotta think. I've gotta think. I think I just have to pick a direction and go that way, and then I'll have to come back and clean it all up after. Which is gonna be such a pain. There's one. I'm gonna activate this one. Oh, wait, I need a third member of this triangle, actually. Okay. Not exactly what I was trying to do, but this'll work, I think.
You have succeeded. I can feel the ancestors' wisdom. Pay attention, for you'll never see this revelation.
I was completely zoned out, locked in. You might have been right about the rectangles, but I did it. Okay. Yes.
The answer has been seen.
Okay.
There can be no turning back. Goodbye, traveler.
Wait.
We journey together again.
What? That was the answer? Was I supposed to take a picture of that? I'm in a dream. Fuck. Wait. That was important? Yeah. That was a puzzle clue. That was a puzzle clue. All of that for that? I don't even know what I would do with that. Maybe go back to Tamana? Give me 2 seconds. I'm gonna look at the walkthrough and see if they have that image. Or if it's different every playthrough, in which case I'm fucked. Memory chamber up the stairs. Nimbus of color. Reveal 2 color pyramids. Make note of the color and the position of the light for these 2 pyramids. Okay. This walkthrough does have the image, so I'm just gonna open that in another tab. So we have that. Okay. Alright. Christ. What the hell? Awesome. Well, I minimized the window and it jumped way down, so now I don't know where I am on this walkthrough. I guess that's fine. Yes, did that, did that. Got the color pyramids. Okay. 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 Let's see. Let's see if I can, if this all makes sense. Hopefully this all makes sense. One of those steps didn't make sense to me as a thing to do. And I don't know why it's relevant, but I'll do it anyway. Thank you, walkthrough. Thank you, I can't... My brain is not wired for Myst, as much as I wish it was. Anybody want to talk to me
You've
about?
returned.
Oh, fuck!
I had hoped to discuss your experiences in Dream. But
Hi.
you can't always count on hope, can you?
Well, you
Not
could
when
still.
so much of what the ancestors have shown us has already come true.
Okay.
The others have gone to alert the village. I must go inside.
You're standing
and protect
very
the
close to
memories.
me.
I will not allow anyone to enter until this crisis has ended.
Okay, goodbye.
I wish there was another way. But in all of our dreams,
goodbye.
the last task always fell onto you. Good luck.
Get fucked, idiot. Bye. Okay, well that's nice. That means I did it correctly, because otherwise I was allowed to come back and try again. Ow. My spine. Okay. I'm gonna go up this way. I'm gonna go over to the water controls over here. Oh, thank you for the search, hi Violet! Ow. Ugh. I'm so crunchy. We all just, got all of our desks shuffled around at work, so I've been doing a lot of, cleaning and moving stuff and unpacking instead of working. And I also did a lot of baking yesterday and was standing most of it, so I'm a little more crunchy than usual. What's a hi, Violet? Good morning. Okay, that dream sequence did kind of make me real sleepy. TBH. Game said to do this. Walkthrough said to do this. Game didn't tell me to do this. Sounds kind of painful, except the baking, that sounds good. I burnt everything. Okay, my oven has a tendency to undercook things. So I put everything in for like the maximum amount of time, thinking, oh, like, I mean, I put it in for the minimum amount of time, checked it, looked like it was undercooked, put it in for the maximum, and then it was burning by the time I pulled it out. It all came out edible. I bought some weird sugar cookies, though, that were, like, pre-made, and they tasted funny. TBH. I think they just were using some sort of artificial sweetener in them, and they kind of have that weird stank to them, and, burnt on top of that. I think they were, like, confetti sprinkles inside that got kind of melted. That was no good, particularly. Okay, I can go over here. This is cool. May I? May I relive a memory here? My rock! My special rock. Okay. I thought maybe this was the spot where that was needed to go. Okay. It's over there. Oh, hey, I can go over here. This is new. Weird that I can't look around at this location. Funny cookie. I ended up eating most of the cookies. I did leave them out at work, so hopefully first shift will take care of the rest of them. I left out the burnt muffins, too. Huh? Huh? Where did I come from? Did I come from there? Wait a minute. No. Where did I come from? Should I close that door, maybe? Whatever, it's fine. I think this is their hideout. Maybe it'll let me inside now. Oh, fuck. Hi. Hello, Cirrus. Me jump scare. My turn. It is me.
Thank God you've come. Agnar's kidnapped my little sister. He says he'll kill her if I don't help him steal Serenia's treasures.
Hilarious, this guy. This guy.
I know you have no reason to trust me. You saw me blow up the harvester, but I only did it to stop Agnar from poisoning the memory chamber. His confinement on Haven drove him totally insane.
Nah,
All
he
cares about
actually
now is
got better.
destroying everything Father
Unlike
created.
another brother I knew.
We have to stop him. Go back to Tamana and find my father. Explain everything that's happened here. For some reason, Agnar is terrified of Father. Maybe if you bring him here, the three of us can somehow maneuver my sick brother into a trap.
You're just trying to kill
Try
Dad.
to get Yusha away from him while you're gone.
I know you're trying to kill Dad. Like, I know. I know 100% you're trying to kill Dad. Cirrus told me to keep Dad away so that we weren't going to kill him. I like that I can examine the door now. Oh, it won't let me in. Let me in. Maybe this will just replay.
It's you.
Okay, it will. Okay,
Thank
well,
God you've
cool.
come.
Glad I did that. Sometimes it's a new memory and sometimes it's a recap, and I never know.
I don't help him steal Serenia's treasures.
Father. Yeah, that's a
I know you have no
emotionally
reason to
distant
Saw me
term, if
blow
ever.
up
I mean,
the harvester,
to be
but I
fair,
only
Dad
did
did
it to
imprison
stop
them for
Agnar
like
from
a
poisoning
long
the
time.
memory chamber. His confinement on Haven drove him totally
In the
insane.
original Myst, he
All he
killed
cares
them
about now is
straight up.
destroying everything Father created.
Didn't Jesus did that?
We have to.
I
stop
probably.
him.
I don't know if Jesus did. Listen, any dialogue in Bible
And find my
is
father.
not like
Explain everything
accurate
that's happened here.
to the time
For some reason,
period.
Agnar's terrified of Father.
Especially
Maybe
since it's
if you
been
bring him
over-translated
here,
again and again.
three of us can
Jesus
somehow maneuver my sick
can call
brother into a trap.
any one of his dads whatever he wants.
I'll try to get Yusha away from
Who
him
knows what
while
he
you're
actually...
gone. Now go.
How many dads does Jesus have? Can we get a quick poll?
Go!
I think
Before it's too late.
like at least 2. Bible dialogue needs to be revised. Updated edition of the dialogue DLC content. Well, that happens. I feel like people do that all the time at this point. Like, right? Because, I mean, it's been translated so many different ways, so many different times. But, like, there have got to be people nowadays that are like, I'm gonna be the next Bible redoer and rewrite the Bible themselves. Cult leaders, probably love to do that shit. So he wants me to bring Dad. I'm not going to do that, I don't think. Whoa, can I? No, this is just entering the chamber, huh? The arrow was pointing into the water and I was like, awesome. I don't think this is going to help me to do it anyway. Okay. Let's... It's that I haven't found Yisha yet. Which is worrying. So there are multiple ways to get to here, the hideout. Imagine they just slip their fanfic in between. Oh, yeah, absolutely. I mean, that's how the Bible's always worked. Is like every time somebody revises the Bible, they're doing it for a specific purpose. Like they're trying to reach a specific group of people to convert. They're trying to like manipulate people to believing like their set of morals versus an older set of morals. Sometimes it is about manipulation and control. Often, in fact. So a lot of the revisions of Bible are like, well, this group of people we need to target to convert into our religion. So we're going to write the Bible with their beliefs in mind so that Christianity feels like a better option, but a familiar option. No, yeah, absolutely. This is how the history of religion of Christianity specifically has always worked. That's why there are many different versions of, and different churches will use different versions of the Bible depending on what their belief system is, which is why, like, some groups of Christians are really, really hateful, and some are really, really accepting. It depends on specifically what beliefs they want to perpetuate. Can we uninvent a religion? I'd love that. It's like actually very stressful and very interesting, but also very terrifying because it's not something that's very easy to historically analyze because they are active belief systems that people live their lives by. So it's really hard to be like, hey, so let's talk about where this version of the Bible came from and how accurate it is to... Because, well, that's heresy, looking at the word of God, potentially, even though it is written by man. Every single time it's written by some other dude. And what were his intentions? And is he really holy enough to bring this story without an ulterior motive? We don't know. So, anyways, that's my little. I'm not a historian or like a. Where the fuck am I? This is not where the book was last time, was it? No, it was on the where? I must be behind the greenhouse. This looks familiar, actually. Have I been here before in a different game? Anyways, I'm not a religion major. I'm not religious myself. So I don't have all of the intel on how religious history works, but it's very interesting. I do think I've been here before. I think this is where the beginning of the third game took place. Which means this is Dad's study? Yeah, yes. This is where the fire was. Throw the baby. What the hell is this? Is this another fucking book? Okay, that's where I came out of. So somebody put me there. So that means Dad is somewhere around here, maybe. Time to sit back and relax.
The first time I placed my hand on Serenia's linking panel, I remember thinking, this age will be unlike any I've journeyed to so far. And it was. The sky was crisp and clear. The rivers and waterfalls sparkled like diamonds. Even the worn paths threading through the canopies of stone took my breath away. I met a group of women who told me they had been expecting me, and as we talked late into the evening, they did seem to know a lot about me. Yet the more they explained why, the more impossible this story seemed. Of course, Catherine's ages have always struck me as impossible. Why should this one have been different?
Catherine's ages?
One of the stories the protectors told me.
Can Catherine make linking books?
That is what they called themselves. Moves me to this day. Many lifetimes ago, a child from the village contracted a fever and died. His parents, who had loved him very much, decided to bury him under a waterfall and built a balloon to take him there. The parents' grief was so strong, however, that when they landed their balloon, they could only carry the child a short way. So they set him down beside a giant flower and slept. All night, the mother's tears never stopped flowing. Eventually, they sank through the ground and bathed the flower's roots. Moved by the tears, the flower told the parents to carry their child into her epistle. She would preserve his memories so they could visit him whenever they wished.
Okay.
Then the flower passed one of the tears back through her roots, turning it into a container to hold memories, and the father dove underwater to collect it. And that is how the memory chamber first displayed her power to the Serenians. Having read Catherine's descriptive book, I realized that the plant the protectors called the memory chamber is but the fruiting body of a massive fungus. Like any fungus, it recycles dead organic material into nutrients. In this case, filled memory globes. Since Yisha has recently asked to see Serenia, I will share this explanation with her, as I did her brothers when they were her age. Yet I cannot help thinking that my scientific understanding of Serenia's pales in comparison to the Protector's simple tale.
The tale has
I had not
empathy.
fully realized how many years have passed since I visited this age. So when I stepped out of the linking cave with Yisha, I was pleased to see only a little has changed. A new group of women have replaced the Protectors I knew, but they seemed to be as friendly as the first. Yisha took an immediate liking to the one called Anya. As we made our plans to spend more time here in the future, I felt confident our relationship with these women would be mutually beneficial.
Yeah. Woman
After
Island!
an absence of several weeks, we returned to Serenia last night. Catherine agreed to accompany us, so we will stay for a week or more. This morning, I took advantage of Catherine's presence to re-explore alone. My route soon took me beyond Serenia's current memory chamber to the old abandoned flower which had served the village centuries ago. The man-made edifice surrounding the chamber looked much the same as I remembered, although the flower itself was in far worse state of decay. I tried opening the door to explore inside, but found it locked. Just as well. 30 years ago, the Protectors told me how the delicate inner heart of the chamber emits a strong fragrance as part of its reproductive cycle. The closer the chamber gets to maturation, the more toxic this gas
That's concerning.
becomes, forcing the Protectors to find a new flower for their use. No doubt the collected fumes inside the original chamber would have made it impossible for me to survive there very long.
Isn't that where the brothers are camped out?
Catherine says I should have seen it coming, but this morning, Isha asked permission to meet Serenia's ancestors.
Maybe.
I tried to explain that the place the Protectors called Dream is not real. How can it be? But she insists on finding out for herself. So what am I to do? I suppose it will do no harm to let her try. From what Anya told me, it should take several months for Yisha to learn how to dream. It has certainly been a while since I've had enough free time to concentrate on the crystal viewer's attachment. Keeping my inquisitive daughter occupied may end up being beneficial for us all. I cannot believe how quickly time has flown. Today we attended a ceremony on Serenia's celebrating Yisha's mastery of their customs. I must admit, although my doubts about the dream realm remain, seeing my daughter's pride as she received the Protector's necklace made it all seem worthwhile.
And I just got mine for free by stealing it from her.
She did something strange during our writing lesson today. She thought it was sad that Catherine rarely writes anymore, and asked if we should explain that just because someone dies after visiting an age doesn't mean the age's writer is responsible. I knew immediately she was talking about my grandmother. Yet Catherine and I have never fully described Anna's death, so how she knew this information is a mystery.
Dreams.
When I asked, she said her necklace had said something while she was holding Anna's picture. The answer was completely unsatisfactory. Yet I must admit, Isha had displayed an uncanny knowledge of things.
I mean, the
she
answer is
never
completely. You
witnessed
don't know what the dream
since
necklace
receiving the
does?
Protector's gift. I'd like to examine this necklace more closely, but at the moment, the situation with Cirrus and Achenar takes precedence. Perhaps after my friend leaves us tomorrow.
Your friend? Your friend? Oh! Oh, you were
And after we
just
should
writing
explain that
this.
because someone dies after.
So you're gonna look at the necklace, the necklace after I leave. I believe that is still the book. Wait. Oh no, the quill is something separate. Excellent.
For 20 years, I've harbored a secret. People talk about my sons and the evil things they did. Yet still I remain strangely mute. I do not discuss my own actions that day, or the rage I felt when I burned the 2 linking books that had snared them. Some people believe my sons died in those fires, but the truth is, they did not. You're the only one I can confide in, my friend. So I'm asking you to...
Oh, he gave me this letter at the beginning, I think.
There are things I must tell you about my sons.
Yeah. I think you have Akinar and Atris swapped, though. Cirrus and Akinar are the brothers, Atris is the dad. Which is stupid that they decided, hey, we should give 2 A-names, 2 fantasy A-names to these idiots, so that you now have to keep track of them. And then also, Atris and Akinar were played by the same person in the original Myst game, just to make it more confusing. I believe. Wait. Yes, no, I am correct. So this is cool. Oh, yes, a memory, of course.
Atris, I thought you were going to redesign this room, but it looks just like it did before the fire.
I was right.
Did, my love. Look, the table is different.
Embarrassing. Embarrassing dad moment. I don't remember these, but also I didn't, I guess, look for them. There's a lot of fire happening. Hey! This is cute. Y'all remember this shit? I do. Bye. He took relish on. Okay. I guess I can't look at any of the stuff over here. Not important. Alright, bye. So are those chairs? Oh, I guess they're benches. Like, those are huge fucking chairs. Too many fantasy syllables is what I'm saying. It's too many. Simply too many. This is why I always call Atris dad. I don't need to be... Oh, okay, yes. So this is in the back of the... So I can unlock this now. Hello? So Dad gotta be around here. I have to go back to the other chamber. I believe the colored lights that it showed me were a linking crystal code? A phone number, if you will. So I'm gonna go back to the lab and see if I can get that shit to work again. Because clearly Dad's here somewhere. Otherwise that book would not have moved. Beautiful. Just beautiful. My elevator, please. I'm so excited to watch that 1-hour video essay about ranking every single elevator in Myst. Every time I look at the walkthrough I've been watching, it's just in the corner because I haven't refreshed the page. I've been thinking, like, well, I should wait till I watch all the Myst videos so I don't get it spoiled for me. The elevators. But then I was like, that's stupid. It's just elevator. I can look forward to the elevators and just watch the same video. It's not like it's gonna spoil plot or anything. This has got to be up there on best elevators. Look at just the freaking view. It's so good. Dad, are you here? Dad? 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 Okay. Again, this seems like it doesn't work. Going to the second floor, spoilers! And I feel like a lot of the best elevators are going to be from the games I've already seen. 'Cause I think I've played through more than half of them at this point. Interesting. Interesting. I'm going to be so honest, I don't know what to do at this point. Because it doesn't look like anything's changed here. Let me pop out and see if the train is back. That is a good bug. That's a great elevator pun. Must be ranked from highest to lowest, certainly. Ugh, please tell me that Dad didn't already go through the thing. Okay. And that he has been back. But the thing would be here if he was here. It would be here if he was back. Huh. Alright. Let me peek at the walkthrough, my favorite activity. See what we're up against. 'Cause I do think I was meant to come back here. That seemed like the thing. I clicked on the game again. Nope. Now hold on. Now hold up. I was trying to click on the walkthrough, in fact. Which is here. Excellent. Okay, we did that. Return to the crossroads. I didn't do that. This is weird. Hey, remember how the walkthrough told me to turn off the water? And then it proceeds to tell me how to walk all the way around to get to that place to get that cutscene we got with Cirrus. Which is really weird to me. Because if we had cut off the water, we could have just gone down there and walked through like we did. And ended up in the same place. We took a shortcut. So why would they tell me to turn off the water? Why would they tell me to turn off the water if they didn't intend me to take that shortcut right then? I don't know. Let's see. You should see a drawing of an underwater back entrance to this memory chamber. There's a bathyscaphe here is what the fuck am I reading? You'll have to drain enough of the water from the well in order to access the secret tunnel and the door it leads to. This reason that you've been purposefully diverting the water course away from this location. You haven't done so. Okay, well now it's telling me about the... I don't know what a bathyscaphe is. I wish this wasn't broken up with like step-by-step instructions on how to navigate to different places on the map. I wish it would be like, go to this thing. At this point, you should know where this is. You've been wandering this forest for so long. Go to big house where brother is. Okay, well, you'll meet Cirrus as he emerges from the memory region. He backpedals a little. Proceeds round to the right, the far end of the chamber. What? Once he finishes his speech... Oh, it tells me to do that. Should have seen a drawing of an underwater back entrance to this memory chamber. Okay. Oh! 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 From Akinar's journal, I should have known this? Interesting. Okay, so I'm trying to drain the water so I can go down in that water pit. And there's a tunnel down there. I don't know if I've diverted, and I need to probably divert more water. Let's see if I can... I can probably quick jump. I just need to stand in the exact right location. This isn't it. How about here? This isn't it. Wait, if I stand right here, maybe? Maybe I can jump at any time. No, I have to be standing in a very specific spot. Where do we think the spot is for me to quick jump? Is it in the elevator? This game has so much stuff in this room that I feel like I should be interacting with, but the game keeps on being like, no, actually, it's not time yet. Like, okay. Then why did you put all this here? It looks like it's working mostly. Why can't I play with it yet? Dad talked about it so much. Love the scaling on this game of me doing one task and having Dad yell at me every 2 seconds during the entire thing if I wasn't doing it perfect. And then immediately being dropped into nothingness and having to figure it out yourself. Difficulty scaling, yay. I love that the animation renders the colors completely change. There's something very fun about like the lighting for the animation. Maybe it's because you're supposed to be able to play the animation. This is not what I wanted to click on. I wanted to click on the other book, actually. It has to work for day and night, so they didn't have to make 2 of them for each thing. The lighting sometimes is cursed? Yeah, a little bit. Okay. Let's go through and divert all the water again. My favorite activity. Just turn it all the heck off. I mean, at least going back, we got to read Dad's journal. But again, who put the book there? Who was it? Maybe it was Catherine. Maybe Catherine came in and messed with stuff. Nothing bad could be happening here. Don't worry about it. We decided this one needed to be cut off. No, I think I'd cut off this one instead. Well, wait a minute. Because I think we can cut off this one manually farther down, actually. And I don't know if we can cut off the other one. So let's let this one flow this way. Because this way the dam is broken, I think. I'm using my brain. Brain usage. See, now if this river's dry, then it won't matter that that one has been broken. Because they don't want anybody getting into that chamber down there. That's why they've been messing with all the stuff. But I can cut off this dam. And I can cut off the other one higher up. Right? Yes, so this one's flowing right now. I believe I might just be able to flip this to turn it off. Oh, it's already cut off. Okay, so I've cut this off. Good, 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 good. Only this part's still running, and I think this one dumps directly into the other water. I think. But let's check the other part of the river. to make sure I've successfully cut it off. Where am I? Okay. This still seems like it's flowing. But I think I can maybe... I think perhaps I can... cut off part of it. And then this is the last river that's a problem. But I think maybe where I cut it off over there might have been the last thing. Let's wander over here. Because I think I cut it off down at the mouth. Which maybe means it's good enough. We'll find out. Let's go try it. I'm gonna do that for fun. Don't know why that would help, but I'm doing it. Maybe I should save the game. The walkthrough really loves saying to save the game. And what if everything crashes and I have to redo all that? That's no good. Okay, I'm gonna save the game. Everything should be set up for me to just go down. Crashing is one of the most terrifying concepts in general, yeah. And with how this is glitched out a couple of times, I don't think the game's problem. I think it was my computer doing it. I'd rather play it safe. Okay, let's see if I've done this successfully. Now, it seems pretty wet down here still. I don't know. Seems like I'm pretty submerged in water. Which means I believe that I cannot leave. Damn it. Okay. We'll try again. We'll try again. If I may. There's probably a way from this location to see if I've cut off the water, and it might be seeing if this is still flowing. I mean, I think I'll be able to see if the water level has dropped. Maybe this is the river I need to cut off. Okay. Let's fuck around, find out, see if I can't get it a little closer to correct. It may help if I fill this one again so it's diverted, but I don't know. Oh, what? Let's backtrack along this and see if I can't make any more direct influence decisions. Have a good BRB. See, now this isn't flowing. I cut off this. No, I didn't. I lied. I didn't cut off this. So this is the one that's broken. This is the one I have to get farther upstream. Okay. Now, I thought I did that, but maybe I had to turn it the other way to do it? I don't think I can mess with whatever this is. Ooh, my brain. Oh, thank you for the hydrate. I'll take a sippy. Ooh. I am sleepy today. I got a headache at work yesterday, and I was like, it's probably the dust, and my allergy medicine just not doing enough against it because we did all the moving. It's because I didn't drink caffeine. And I didn't realize until it was too late in the night to drink caffeine. And I was like, oh. We did solve well, we didn't solve hydration per se. I've cut off a different one of the streams. Wait a minute. I've cut off that side. Thank you. Caffeine helps with headache? It helps with headache when you are addicted to caffeine, and the caffeine is causing the headache, or the lack of caffeine is causing the headache. I was having caffeine withdrawal. I had a Red Bull on Monday. I treated myself. My work doesn't have the sugar-free ones. The high fructose corn syrup plus caffeine plus fizzy really, really upsets my stomach. I can't drink soda anymore at all unless it's sugar-free, which I don't like the taste of. But probably for the best, honestly. Soda's not great. But I found that sugar-free Red Bull's totally fine. And that it turns out, no, it's not the caffeine quantity that is affecting me. It is just the sugar that makes me feel sick. But my work only sells the non-sugar free. I wonder if there's a way for me to ask if the catering can change, because they'll have different stuff for different seasons. It'd be really nice if I could perhaps see, this is dry now. It's dry now. Okay, this is much more promising, because now the water's not getting to that section. So I just had to reroute it, I guess. I thought that this one was being fed by the other stream. It still looks like water's being brought through here, though, is the problem. And I don't have a way to fix this. And I don't have a way to cut it off later on. So here's what I think we're gonna do. I'm gonna check it right now and see if it's low enough. If it's not low enough, we're gonna go over there. I don't remember. I don't know how we got the shortcut. I know there's a way around here to take that shortcut. But I don't know where it is. It was maybe like through here. Nope. Oh, it was probably this way, huh? Okay. Let's see if it's low enough now. Otherwise, I'll go back up and let the boy cry again. Okay, that water still looks like it's flowing pretty freely. Yeah. It looks a little lower, maybe? Maybe I'm imagining that? But it's not off. Okay. I think it's better than it was. So let's divert some of it so it's flowing this way. And that might be the last thing we need to do. Maybe that's why it didn't tell me to take the shortcut, because it knew I was about to fill up the chamber, and I misread it as cut off the chamber rather than fill up the chamber. Oh, yeah. Take me down there, please. My chamber! Okay, yeah. It is going to make me walk the long way around, I think, to do this. To do this thing. but that is okay. Never had Red Bill, but have a low-key addiction to Monster, only held back by being broke. That is so fair. I don't think I've ever tried Monster, actually. Red Bull is super, super... like, even their normal flavor is, like... it's kind of blue flavor, blue raspberry tasting to me, and I love that flavor. Let's open the gates here. Okay, great. Divert the water, hopefully this way. I have to walk all the way around. They had a flavor that they didn't put out this year, and I'm really mad about. They had like a cinnamon... it was either cinnamon pear or cinnamon cranberry. That was like a holiday winter exclusive. And they changed it with a different flavor this year, and I was so mad because it was the best flavor. It was so good. I like they have a strawberry apricot that's really tasty. Their spring flavors are fine. They have a purple and a pink one out right now that are okay. The pink one with the no sugar tastes kind of like cough syrup. Just because, like, I think with the actual... if you get the normal sugar version, it doesn't have that, like, kind of cloyingly sweet fake sugar taste. Which I've never particularly liked. But they're usually a bit better about balancing that flavor in their normal sugar-free stuff. I miss being able to just drink a Coke without my tummy hurting. I really... and like a nice root beer. Ugh. You can get root beer with cane sugar. It's just not, like, easy to find. But whenever if you go to a lot of Mexican restaurants will have the cane sugar version because they ship them from where it's made with cane sugar rather than being made in the US where it's made with the 5-fructose corn syrup. So, like, if I specifically go to a restaurant, I can get the imported Coke that doesn't hurt my tummy. I just love cola. I'm a slut for cola. Please tell me this worked. This doesn't look like it worked. I mean, it looks less. It looks lower. It just... cola is good. Cola is good. I also am really I'm a Pepsi Cola enjoyer as well. There's gotta be, like... I think no matter how much water I divert, it's going to always go down low enough that there's water. I know there's a... but, like, look. Look with my special... There. Do you see that? That's where I'm trying to get, and that's still submerged. There was a door right there. Okay. Alright. And I don't know how to divert the water away from the door. One of those ways, the one where I had to do the pulley situation, I feel like there were 2 ways to cut off the water, but I could, what if I'm mistaken and I fuck with it and it doesn't do anything? I guess I've been playing for 2 hours. I can stop now. I can watch my little video, see which ones they turn off in which directions, take notes, and be back next time to continue. So it seems like I'm just missing which specific ones I need to turn which ways. Because the directions of the rivers are not very clear. I do have that map. We love this map that is kind of useless. It's just hard for me to understand... Here, I'll go to it. The problem with this map is that it's showing 2 different hubs for where the water needs to get diverted from, right? So the water flows... Where's my hand? Oh, God. Okay. Well, oh, my cursor. I can't see my cursor. Okay. So all the way to the right, the water goes across and then back over. So I think we want it, if we're diverting it out the mouth, it's stopping it from diverting back. So that's great. So that must mean that hub above where we're trying to divert it from needs to have the water going towards the mouth only, which I think we already must have done. And that other hub can go also directly towards the mouth. Presuming all of this is flowing downhill from the bottom to the top where the mouth is. It's all flowing towards the mouth and towards the two wet stations. The two arms of the child are the two flowers that have the machinery going to them. That's why the water's being diverted to those two directions. So I need to make sure the water's diverting away. Maybe I can divert it all towards the hand that's in use and away from the hand that's in with the secret. I don't know. I feel like I drew this. I drew this beautiful guide. I guess this is why. Okay. If I pay attention to the guide and I go step by step to each of these stations, I should be able to figure out how to divert the water the ways that I need it to divert. It looks like... Well, that'll flow back towards the hub center. Honestly, I think I have to change the first one again, but maybe I have to change the first one again, and I needed the kid to have been... I think maybe I had it right. Maybe I had it right, and I just needed to fix the make sure the... Hello? Oh, it's my wet. It's just telling me that I have a water spirit. That's a good way to do that. My mark. Okay. Let me, which one do I need to be at? I think this one? Yes. I forgot that I could zip around. I'm a fool. I want to say if that diverts it the other way, towards the other hand, then it won't circle back onto the other side, where I can't stop it, I think. But it still looked like the water was flowing through there even when I did that. So, I don't know. We'll see. Now let's go back to the boys. I guess I could go to here. Take me back here. It's still playing the triumphant music. That's nice. Okay, wait. No water flowing! Do you think it's working, though? It still looks like it's the same height, is the problem. And I don't know how to make the machine go only down some of the way. Is the other problem. Now the water level is the same. That's so weird, because clearly the water that was there is no longer running to here. But I don't think I have a way to turn off the waterfall that's running the water wheel. Unless I'm missing a water station. Is there like a full water station that I'm missing? Okay, well, it was worth a shot. Maybe they just haven't rendered the cutscene. Maybe so. That was kind of my hope when I saw that the water was... Can I leave? How do I leave? May I leave, please? Where's the hatch handle, please? Ah! This water wheel's the problem now, but I really don't know where this goes. Because having this here and this here, that's far too many rivers. Because, look, this one goes and dumps out this way. This one is dumping out below me. The only one I've turned off is that. But there are only 2 connectors shown to reach here. And I've cut off one of them by diverting to the boy. Which I now have to go stand in front of again if I want a quick travel. We'll try redirecting one more time. These are not all super helpful locations. I guess I'm the closest to it here. Okay, that one's diverted, so it shouldn't be coming back this way. And there's no water flowing under this drawbridge, which means we're mostly successful. Maybe I have to find someone to fix that last one. Like... Okay, so the spirit holes are not the nodes. Or... maybe if the water is flowing this way, it won't flow as heavily this way. This one just doesn't get blocked at all. That's part of my problem, and I don't know how to stop that. If I go back up this way, this isn't the way the river came from, I don't think. Ooh, the fire. Now again, we're faced with this. Okay, actually that looks like the one we want to cut off. I've done all this. I feel like I've done this combination already. Let's try again one more time. This one's cut off still. I'm still hearing a lot of wet. Still hearing a lot of wet here. This is still looking quite wet. This still is looking the same height as well. Okay, let's try the other one. Like, there are only so many combinations of these actions that I can do. So if I keep trying until one of them works, it'll eventually work. It just feels like my guesses aren't... My understanding of this water map is not particularly helpful, it seems. This is flowing now. Maybe we want to let this water flow so it goes to the hand instead of blocking this. Again, diverting more water away. I do kind of wonder, like, maybe this would make more sense if... Can I... Okay, I need to be standing over there. Ah, there we go. Never mind, I did not need to be standing over there. If the things were still in the original layout, because I do not know which things were turned off and turned on, or right or left, or anything. Okay. Or even what this thing does. Maybe I just didn't... Oh. Ugh. I feel like this one might be the one that I'm not doing correctly. So I just moved it. What happens when I pull this lever? Okay, it opens that, but there's no water, so it doesn't matter. There's no water at all over here. Oh. I think if I do all that, it just closes it again. Unless, let me see if I can pull the lever again. If I pull the lever and it closes, then there's another valve. If I pull the lever and it does nothing... Whoa! I opened it even higher. I can open it twice. I can double open it. Okay, maybe that's... Is that anything? We're gonna find out. Take me back to here. Let's divert the upper again. Yeah, we got the water spirit because we can't stop fucking with these things. Maybe it gives you the spirit based on how much you touched the stuff. No, it's like I only caught fire a few times because it's not like the bubbles were flying, and I only caught the spores a few times. We want it to go this way. We want it to flow through the other thing openly. Everything else is cut off, hopefully. That's throwing up. I think it worked. That's not wet anymore. That's not wet. That's not wet. It still looks high. But there's no water coming from there either. Okay. Yeah, I'm worried because the water level doesn't look like it was rendered any lower. But it looks like we did cut off successfully all of the water. Please. No! Come on. What else could I do? I'm not allowed to. It would be cool if I could just get out of here. Alright, maybe the boy is not meant to be throwing up. Maybe that is giving more water over here too. That's the only other thing I can think of. One more try. One more thing. Because I think we've nailed it otherwise. Maybe, yeah, maybe this isn't time to do this. I don't know, the walkthrough seemed pretty sure that this was the next step. Let's try, I know where the thing is. It's here. Cut off the water here. And maybe. But I do think that this is part of the puzzle though. Like that this is helping keep the water away from that other part. I don't know, though. maybe I do want to see what's happening over here, if we could assess this as well. So it looks like we've dried this up and it's only going this way. So does that mean there's no water running through this at all? Yes. And me turning this probably won't do anything. Okay, that has no effect. It doesn't matter. Okay. We're so close. We're so close. No. Okay, so we do need to... So this is where... This is the boy water. That's the boy water. So this does need to be off. I just don't know what else I could possibly be doing. Maybe I can try to mess with those levers some more? They're the outdoor levers that kind of send the thing up and down. Maybe they do something. I don't know. I'll have to... We'll end stream. I'll figure it out off screen, and then we can move on next time, I think. Because I believe I think I've done the water puzzle correctly. There's no other like version of this that I think I can do that would be better. Unless there's a secret water station that I have not found yet. I don't think that is the case. Okay. Oh, did I click on the right one? Yes, I did. Okay. Oh yeah, everybody, sorry I haven't been uploading VODs to YouTube. I've been super busy. I also had a really good idea for a thumbnail that I now have to fucking draw myself. So I'm probably not going to upload them until I finish that, because I'm a dumbass, but I should hopefully have time on Sunday, maybe, to actually get stuff uploaded. I have it's uploaded and privated, I just haven't made thumbnails yet. That's the one last thing stopping me. So I have like 4 episodes of things. What does this do? Okay. Did you just see that move? Y'all just see that move? Hold on. Hold on. Something moved. Did you see that? Did you see that? I just had to suck some of the water into the orb. That was literally it. Oh my god. Okay, I'm saving right here. We're gonna start here. We have things to do. I solved the puzzle. Everything is well. Okay, end stream 7. Jesus. I can't believe we've played this for 7 streams. This is gonna be a quick game to play. Whee! Okay. Plans for... I guess I'll exit the game. Let me make sure I saved it. Let's just like make sure there it is. Okay, cool. Go back to main menu. We love that. I can quit now. Okay, stream plans for the next week. I might not be streaming Sunday, as an FYI. I'm going to a birthday party, and I will be... If I stream on Sunday, it would be later. And I think I'm probably going to be a little too hungover. I will not be home early enough to stream at my usual time. and then I will have chorus practice in the evening, which I'm not looking forward to doing on that particular day, but that'll be okay. So instead I'll probably spend that evening, if I have the energy, working on uploading VODs properly, which means I will stream Monday again. Sorry, it's a weird time. I try to stream at least one day on the weekends. It has just not been working out that way recently. And so I'm gonna, instead of skipping stream entirely, I'm going to start streaming on Mondays as a backup if I cannot stream on the weekends, because I can usually stream during the weekdays no problem. Although I guess that shouldn't interfere. My mom wants to play pickleball on Mondays, but because she gets out of work late and I go to work late, we have like an hour window where we can meet up and do that, so it shouldn't impact stream at all. But that also might mean I end up streaming on Tuesdays and Thursdays if I have to. I should be streaming Homestuck Day, which I believe is a weekend. I don't know when. I think it's a Saturday. I should be streaming Homestuck Day, which is the 13th. The 14th? Fuck. What month is it? January, February, March, April. It's the 13th, because it's 4/13. Sometimes I get it confused with 3/14, which is, my brain loves to do that. My brain is like, yeah, it's 3/14. It's March 14th. No, that is incorrect. Okay. So that's, the plan is Thursday streams will remain normal, probably till the end of time. Backup streams will be on Monday or Tuesday if I cannot make weekend streams. Special stream for Homestuck Day coming up. Special stream for, I don't know if I'm going to be streaming. I will be hanging out with Violet on Violet's stream for, Wheel of Fortune on the 19th, probably. Presumably, if it all works out. I have no reason to believe that it won't. So, 19th I'll be on Violet's stream, which is Violet the Cow. Violet was in chat earlier, so you can even go back and make sure you have the right channel. Wow, how exciting. And I could give a shout out even. How do I do that? Exclamation point. Shout. Maybe it's slash? Shout out. Yeah. Okay, cool. I'll be over on Violet's stream. I don't know if I'll be streaming myself, so just check out, watch out for that. I'll probably blue sky it. That's the 19th. That's 2 weekends away. 2 weekends away? 3 weekends? 3 weekends away. That's 3 weekends away, I think. Yes, that seems correct. I'm doing the math in my head. I was like, what? I don't know. So, I will be streaming Homestuck Day. I don't know what we're going to be... I want to start Cyclonials, but I know I'm not going to be done with Dishonored for a while, and I'm not going to be done with Myst for a while, so... but Cyclonials is next on the list, probably after those. And Carmen Sandiego. I think Carmen Sandiego is my first priority. I'd love to start Cyclonials on Homestuck Day, but I don't know. We'll see. We'll see. It might be a next year thing. But I want to play it so bad. I want to play Clown Girl game. 420? Yo! Maybe I'll play it on 420. I don't know what day of the week that is. It's 7 days. Okay, so it will be the weekend again. Maybe. It might be a Saturday. My mother is having a band concert on Homestuck Day, which I have to attend, which is why I don't know exactly when I'm streaming that day, but I will be streaming Homestuck Day because I always stream Homestuck Day. Very important holiday for streaming. How else are we gonna... Maybe I'll just read 2 hours of Homestuck instead of 1 this time. Because usually I do the 1 hour and then we play a game. But maybe we'll just read Homestuck for 2 hours. It's fun. Maybe I'll even rewatch my last year's VOD so I know what voices I gave all the characters. It's gonna start getting real confusing when the trolls start really showing up, because I don't know if I have that many voices in me, but I'm gonna do my very best. Homestuck band concert even. I hope they play a little Homestuck for me as a treat. They should do this. Friendsim 2's last volume is that release date. Oh, that's awesome. Yeah, obviously, I know you're a huge fan of that. No worries if you can't make the stream, and you gotta play the Friendsim 2. That's crucial, absolutely crucial. I hope you enjoy. I hope it's really awesome. And I will eventually probably dip into some of the Friends, because we played a little bit of not Friendsim. No, it was Friendsim. Friendsim 2, is Friendsim 2 a fan project, or is that an official? Because I know the one that I'm playing is the normal, but there's also Pester Quest, which I think is the official one. I'm not as tapped into the fan community as you are, so I don't know how to differentiate. Yes, Friendsim 2 is fan made, kinda. Okay, cool. I've only guessed this. I thought it was a legit sequel until I started seeing the art, and I was like, oh, I think that the art is very, very different from Friendsim normal, and the characters are very different looking, and they look fucking awesome. Friendsim 2 is beautiful. Janaya now also works on What Pumpkin? Whoa, that's awesome. So a lot of official folks have worked on. That's awesome. James Roach is freaking great. No Toby Fox. Those are hard shoes to fill, but incredible fucking work, James Roach. Shout out to James Roach for filling those shoes and creating incredible music for the Hive Swaps. The music titles absolutely crack me up. A lot of James, because you can't listen to any Homestuck music on Spotify unless you're listening to people's specific covers of the Homestuck tracks. But James Roach puts all of his music up, so you can listen to any of the Hive Swap stuff. Did I say Hive Swap twice? You can't listen to Homestuck. You can listen to Hive Swap on the streaming services. Presumably, iMusic, Apple, whatever, has a very similar publication. I don't know. I need to just give up and get Bandcamp. Gotta have an app at this point that I can easily listen to Homestuck music on, right? Because I'd like to do that sometimes. And I guess I have YouTube Premium, so I can just listen to it there. But I don't know, something. I miss having it in my music library on my iPod. I should set up my alarm clock again so I can wake up to Homestuck music every day. That was always really pleasant. I put my Homestuck playlist on shuffle on my iPod. That's connected to my alarm clock. So every morning, it's just like it's banger after banger. But then I also have Pokemon Mystery Dungeon playlists that I'll switch to sometimes because all that music is banger after banger. I wish that I was able to combine the playlists on my iPod without having to plug it into something, because I do not have a device that could help me reorganize my music library. That is not something that I own anymore. I don't have a MacBook that I can pretend to have iTunes on. Maybe if I could plug it directly into my phone, I could manage it, but I feel like it would be a pain in the ass, because a lot of it was file manipulation, just dropping stuff in, which is not really a thing you can do on phone. Your fave Homestuck fan tracks? Every time I watch your speed paints, I get introduced to the coolest fucking music ever, by the way. And I'm like, damn, this is great. But yeah, I gotta get on Bandcamp. I gotta be supporting artists a little bit more consciously in the ways that is better for them than evil Spotify. It's just a nightmare world out there, chat. It's a nightmare world. I have some playlists. I make playlists a lot, and I feel like a lot of them are like very, very well curated and good for public consumption. And I want to post them, but I also don't really want to post Spotify links because Spotify is kind of evil. So I want to have at least some alternatives. So I might try to recreate some of my playlists on YouTube, just so that I can be like, hey, here's an alternative way to listen to this. Not that YouTube's perfect either, but you know, I don't know. Yeah. I miss like 8 tracks. 8 tracks was a thing you used to be able to just upload upload some music in a playlist format and send it around. Right? That was a thing. Lesser evil. Yeah. I feel like they're not as evil about music specifically as Spotify is, because that's Spotify's whole thing. And you don't have, like, limitations on, I don't know. I think it's probably a little easier to get monetized on YouTube. Or it was. I don't know if I get monetized on YouTube, actually. The page is dead now? No! Waited too long. Oh, bug flower. That's so sad. Well, I know to go to if I need Homestuck music. You are the champion of it. Even the normal, like, there are playlists on YouTube of canon Homestuck music. Even that's like an overwhelming amount of music, though, for me. I really have to. That's why I took a lot of it back out of my stream playlist, because some of it I was like, this is really good and I haven't heard it before. I should put it on this, so I listened to it. But then it got too overwhelming with songs I didn't know. I'd rather have songs I do know on my stream playlist rather than unfamiliar, because a lot of the why Homestuck music hits and why video game music hits is the association with the moment in the story, and that nostalgic feeling. Like Pokemon Mystery Dungeon music hits because a lot of the music is just you walking through a dungeon doing normal dungeon stuff, but that feeling is so nostalgic of being like, oh, I've entered a new dungeon that I haven't been in before, and what Pokemon are going to be here, and what are the art, and what's going to happen when I get through this many floors? Is it going to change into a different dungeon? That kind of excitement is trapped in those tracks, even if something emotional is not happening in the story while you're going through the dungeon itself. Damn, it hits good. Whew. Yeah, there's so many like official Homestuck tracks I don't even know where I would have encountered them. I have so little memory. Like, I read all of Homestuck. Where were they? Why don't I remember these ones? And there's somewhere I was like, I remember watching the video that goes with this, but for some reason the song didn't stick. Or I thought it was a different song that was there. I feel like anything past, like, there was Suburban Jungle. There was another one later on that was another... It had the leitmotif from Suburban Jungle intermingled with it. It was called, like, Another Jungle or something. I think about there is when the music became... There was too much music, and I wasn't retaining as much of it anymore. Or maybe that was the point in which I stopped downloading it to my iPod. Because it became too much of a hassle to do that at some point. At some point in the process of getting phone... I think probably around 2016 was when I started using Spotify instead, and stopped doing all the rigmarole. And most of it was because I got a new computer for college, and it was a Windows, so I couldn't, like, organize my music library anymore myself. Suburban Jungle is so this is Deltarune related, actually, and not Homestuck related, but there was this mashup going around on Tumblr that's the Adam Sandler like Hanukkah movie, them singing the Bum Biddy Bitty Bitty Bum Bum song mashed up with a Deltarune song, and I didn't know it was a Deltarune song. It was like vaguely familiar to me, but there was so much going on in the video and how it was mashed up that I did not register it was a Deltarune song. Yeah, it's a Don Bluth Adam Sandler Hanukkah movie. I've never watched this. This just one video on Tumblr was just so, like, I put it on loop for a while because it was so like wonderful. Sometimes you find a silly song on the internet and you're just like, oh, this is it. This is exactly what my ADHD needs to completely dissociate into this. Yeah, so I watched that on repeat a few thousand times, and just did not read until I heard also on Tumblr, there was like a poll that was like, have you heard this song? And it was the actual Deltarune song. Don't know what the title is, I'm sorry. And I was like, This sounds familiar. This sounds so familiar. Did Toby Fox reference, like, because all I could remember is I had some, like, other videos on my iPod Nano when I was a kid that were mashed up music made out of scenes of various things. Like, I had a SpongeBob one and a Disney one, and I was like, is it one of those? I can't remember the melody for either, but I can hear like voices edited over this in my head while I'm listening to this song. Where is this from? It took me a while to reconnect it back to the stupid thing I'd been watching on loop around December. It's cool. My brain processes music very funny style, which is great. Yay. All right, I'm gonna actually raid out. Sorry, I've been yapping. I didn't yap that much at the beginning of stream, so this is the trade-off. Wait, maybe I can replicate the song vocally to you. That's all I got. It had, like, other stuff going on with it. It was a good song. It's a good song, and I'm gonna find it and see if it's on Spotify. I'd say shamefully. After saying Spotify is evil, I'm gonna go see if it's on Spotify. Let's raid Kaz. Let's go raid Kaz. Kaz is playing more Ghost of Tsushima. Help. Again, I will have my VODs up sometime within the next week, and I'm sorry it's taking so long. They are... The hard part is done. They are uploaded. Now I just have to do the harder part, which is making thumbnails. But I'm gonna maybe work on that a little bit tonight. So I can start with that. All because I want to make one funny meme joke. Stupid of me. It'll be fine. It's a redraw of a meme, so I can trace over the meme. It's gonna be no problem. It's gonna be no problem. Those usually go really fast because I don't even have to sketch. I can line art directly over it. Okay, I'm raiding out. You'll see it when you see it. Maybe I'll add it to my little thing when I play Dishonored specifically. Yeah, go say hi to Kaz. And have a really good rest of your day. And I will probably be streaming Monday. Take care, everyone. Have a good weekend if I don't see you. And keep up the good work. Goodbye!